and welcome back to the tutorial on online video series. So this tutorial will be discussing about Python, and basically we'll be discussing about while loop in Python. So in the last tutorial we learned about for loops. So today we'll be doing about while loop, but before that let's revise about for loops. So what we did in for loop was we mentioned the step value in the range function and the string value and the step, that is either increment or decrement. Okay, if you do not mention any step that is 1 or the default value is 1, if you want to mention a step explicitly you can give any number, but for this I'll be doing 1. So when I do print I here, what it basically prints out is, so I is in the range from 0, that is the starting value of I is to be 0, the ending value should be 1 less than 10, and the incremental step that is 1, so this will print out from 0 to 9. Let's check out. So it prints out from 0 to 9. So how can you do the same thing using while loops? So if you guys have a basic introduction in programming, the pattern is somewhat like similar. See what here, the for loop contains the starting value and the ending value, and it is incremented. So we can do it like keep the starting value in a variable, then check whether it reaches to the ending value. So we need when we use the less than operator, it prints out 1 less than the stopping value, that is the same value is 10, so 1 less than 10 will be 9, so it prints out till 9. Then insert the loop. So what you have to print out here is the value of a. Okay, so when you print the first print statement does is the first value of a is set to 0, so it prints out 0. So now we have to print out till 9. So when after 0 is printed out, we can increment the value of a by 1, as we have done in for loop here. The incremental value, we specify the incremental value in this way. So that's all for the while loops. Let's check. See the same output. Yeah. Okay, after we have learned about the while loops, there is another type of loop, that is infinite loops. So what is a infinite loop? Infinite loops are those that do not terminate, or that does not have a terminating condition on itself. Yeah. So what type of loop is this called? Is it an infinite loop? No, it is a finite loop, because it has finite condition, like until the value of a is less than 10, it will print out. So once the value of a is equal to 10 or greater than 10, the loop should be terminated. So it has a terminating condition. But what type of loop is called an infinite loop? Let's check. So when I will keep here the value of a to 1, okay, and I'll check when a is equal to 1, that is, this condition is always true here, because a is set to 1 and it is checked here if a is equal to 1. Yeah. So print I am infinite loop. Yeah. Never stops. The processing never stops. You can see here it is never terminated. We can terminate it. Yeah, you can stop it from here. So this is the concept of an infinite loop. So okay, let's do one more example using while loops. Like let's print out the square of numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, I'll keep while a is 1, while a is less than or equals to 10 because I need the squares from 1 to 10 included. So print square of is, so we have the power operator, so a square. Okay? So here what it comes is the value of current a, and that is exponential, or the power is calculated with the value of 2. And what I need to do is increase the value of a by 1. So square root of 1 is 1, 2 is 4, 3 is 9, 4 is 16, similarly 10 is 100. So this covers the basic about while loops in Python and infinite loops in Python. So whatever can be done using the for loop can be done using while loop. So I hope you grab the concept. Please subscribe and like to my video. Thank you.